That Kenya has produced some of the most vibrant labor unions in East Africa who have not only contributed to giving workers a voice but also lending a hand in politics right from the clamor for independence in the 1950s and early 60s. However, in recent years, the labor movement has come under attack not only from government and employers but also serious economic challenges, as Namaswa reports.
The Kenya National Union of Teachers is perhaps one of the best-known trade unions in the Kenyan labor movement circles. Its Secretary General sums up the perspective of what has been happening to them in recent years.
The sole purpose of a union is to organize. And what the government is doing is to disorganize unions.
This bleak perspective might be best illustrated by dwindling membership of the once vibrant behemoth of a union. The Teachers Service Commission has in most cases avoided a direct verbal confrontation with KNUT. At its peak, KNUT commanded a membership of 187,000 teachers. By January 2021, the number was only 28,000.
It's a method to engage in what we call attacking of unions and weakening unions.
The Kenya University Staff Union, KUSU, has also undergone tough times. Unlike KNUT that bled its numbers, KUSU's 12,000-strong membership has remained stable over the past 4 years. KUSU, however, remains uncomfortable.
When the Salaries and Remuneration Commission is allowed to dabble into social dialogue between social partners, the employers and the unions, but somebody else comes in as a third party and says, no, what you have agreed is null and void.
The Salaries and Remuneration Commission, just like TSC, has not taken the direct confrontational approach. It releases circulars and guidelines on pay and wages, much to the annoyance of aggrieved parties. In 2020, the year COVID-19 struck, the Ministry of Labor recorded over 1,000 disputes. The Central Organization of Trade Unions, KOTU, admits things have changed.
How do we carry research on an enterprise before we ask for wage increases? You don't just confront employer and tell him, here, mimi nataka mshahara, unapiga mesa, lazima uniongeze, without knowing where's that money going to come from. How is that employer performing?
Hard-hit sectors include hospitality, teaching, manufacturing, building and construction, health and security sectors. FKE observes that just like the year 2020, this Labor Day will be an unusual one.
Long term, because of the stresses that workers have gone through, we don't know what will happen to the labor relations, but our appeal is that we still adhere to the spirit of social dialogue.
Labor unions often argue that strikes are the last resort after failed negotiations, and now the unions have to change their strategies. Namaswa, KTN News.